Today we're going to be taking you guys on a vlog tour going through a few of our favorite towns, what we have seen be the most in-demand towns on the South Shore of Nassau County, Long Island. And I'm going to be also going over this with the map with you guys, so pinpointing exactly where we are geographically on the island. If you guys are new here, welcome to Moving to Long Island. We are the #1 relocation team here on Long Island, and we love getting the calls, the texts, the emails. You guys are making a move out here, and we love it. If you're making a move in 3 days, 3 months, make sure to reach out. All of our information is in the description below. All right, so first let's pull up our Long Island here, and yes, it is a long island, or 102 miles long. So when we talk about location here, we have pretty much our cutoff right around this area between Nassau County and Suffolk County. Everything to the east of that is going to be Suffolk. Everything to the west of that, Nassau, until you get into Queens, and then you're in, kind of in Manhattan and the boroughs area. So we're going to be focusing on 3 towns that are actually right next to each other as well. And the first one is going to be Merrick. Merrick, where that puts you geographically, this is about 45 minutes out from Manhattan if you're going by train. If you're going by car, it could be definitely a lot longer than that, especially with the traffic that we do have, the rush hour. The timing is almost everything when it comes to your commute. And again, if you are a commuter, we have all of our train time app down in the description below. We're not paid by them, but we use them. It'll help you know exactly where to go on the train, and you can book your tickets there as well. We've got 2 main roads here. Number 1, this is going to be Sunrise Highway. Number 2, it's going to be Merrick Road, okay? So starting with Sunrise Highway, this is where your actual train station is. This town also has a strip right here. It's like a village. You've got a ton of things to do. You can just see all of these shops, bars, restaurants, things to do. So if you have a family here, or even if you just have kids, I used to hang out in this town growing up. There's a ton to do. It's a very safe neighborhood as well. On Sunrise Highway, same thing. You're going to be having like a grill fire, South Shore Sportsman, Pollo Campero. So you have a lot of restaurants here as well. It's a service road pretty much, so you're getting a lot of different stops. The train runs along Sunrise Highway as well from east to west. So kind of a lot of things and stops that you can do. A lot of businesses on this road as well, and it's great exposure for a business. If you yourself are looking to make a business or move a business up here, highly consider this area or something very close to it. How do you get in and out? Yep, here are your highways. We've got the Meadowbrook Parkway running north and south. This will help you get, north and south, depending on where you're going to be commuting to. If you do work in Manhattan or any of the boroughs, you have the Southern State just up north, and the two do connect right over here. So you're able to get in and on both of those parkways, move it north, move it west, move it south, east, wherever you need to go. You have a pretty dynamic access to the highways that are major highways used. We use them every day as real estate agents, so I can tell you it's very handy to have them very local to you. Something else to note, lot sizes in this town are generally going to go between 4,000 square feet and 6,000 square feet. That's on average, okay? I know there's going to be some properties that are a little bit different, and you could find 8,000, 10,000 square foot houses, but, from general speaking, they're about 4,000 to 6,000. We love coming down here to the south tip of it, where you've got Merrick Bays out here. If you guys have jet skis or boats, this can help take you out to the ocean, South Oyster Bay, depending on where you want to go with your boat. But again, this is the South Shore, so this is all open ocean here, okay? I'll pull it back in. Now your entry-level price point to get a home inside Merrick is going to be starting at $650 on this. And believe me, guys, I would have never thought I'd be saying that, but that is your entry-level price point to get into Merrick. And it's typically going to be either a Cape home or a ranch home, so nothing really truly on the bigger side. If you do want to spend a little bit more money there, you spend in the $800,000 range, $850, you can absolutely get yourself a nice high ranch, a colonial home. There's a larger square footage, maybe around 2,600 square feet with a basement. All right, so we're doing our little vlog tour here. We're actually out in Merrick right now, and what you'll notice first thing, this parking lot, everything on the South Shore, this is very unlike the North Shore. The parking is free. It's readily available. There's about maybe 100 spots in this lot. So take you guys through the village, show you kind of what it's all about. Aaron's a North Shore guy.
Yes,
so
sir.
What do you think about free parking?
I love it. I mean, it's a breath of fresh air, let's just say that.
And the village is just the same as like the North Shore. You have plenty of restaurants, things you can do. The schools are great here. And so we'll actually take you through what people do kind of like during the day right now, like it's a Friday afternoon. But at nighttime, the street actually comes alive. So we'll get some clips of that as well and fill you guys in. So walking through the village, you can see we have crossing guards behind us here. They shut down traffic for the kids. School's about to get out in probably like 1 hour. Now right across, this is Roland Chatterton School. This is an elementary school. So everything kept nice and safe. We got crossing guards. This is known to be a very great town. It's very safe. Nothing really goes on in the bad news side. But as we walk through, you see more parking, a barber shop here,
Aaron's always the guy that could use a haircut. We know that.
Yep.
But I'll flip it
Close in
around.
the wind.
So I walk backwards now. So you see, kind of going through, we got, make sure I don't step on anything. Restaurants here, bars, tons of things to do. And again, school's about to get out here. So a lot of things that go on, a lot of traffic about to hit this area, but it's going to clear up very shortly after that. Now, if you like pizza, this is a spot you hit. La Strada. Good friends with the owner, grew up with his son, and amazing pizza there. Aaron, what kind of questions, as someone that's not from the South Shore, what kind of questions would you ask about this place?
Yeah, well, firstly, parking, we already covered that. But the second thing is, what types of cuisines are here? And the answer is everything. Yeah. And, how wide are the streets? Because some places you go into towns and they're very narrow, but these streets are like double streets. They're huge.
They're wide, but the thing is, this is a one-lane, either way kind of street here. This is Merrick Avenue. So Merrick Avenue can actually take you all the way down south to Merrick Road. It takes you all the way up north, up towards Jerusalem Avenue, and even past that. So the road is a one-lane road, but it's got lights here for a reason. It's got stop signs for a reason, because there's a lot of traffic, foot traffic, people going to these shops. So you're going to have that, for safety reasons. We've got gyms, this is Synergy Fitness, haircuts. Again, Santorini, another great restaurant we're pulling up to right now, right over here. Went there as a kid, went there as a teen, loved it. And again, more crossing guards. We've got a lot of safety in this town. Big truck about to pass by. But we'll keep it rolling. So Aaron, if you were to move here and you saw your dream house, you wanted to get it, what would be your main concern coming down to the South Shore of Merrick?
Yeah, just making sure that you're not on the main road, right? You want to make sure you're tucked away where it's nice and quiet. Just make sure that also you're in proximity to all of these places, especially if you have young kids, they can go out on the weekend with their friends. But other than that, I mean, it's a pretty safe area.
It really is. And like just off the side streets here, these blocks, you're getting lot sizes of about 5,000 square feet. The homes are going to be anything from a Colonial to just a small ranch house. There's really no tiny houses here. That's one of the things people like about Merrick as well, is they get great square footage and they have, the entertainment right around the corner from it. So it's really an all-around great town. This is a new up-and-coming place, by the way, here called Good Life. It's beautiful. And what they do there, it's kind of like a clubhouse. So you've got like a cafe there. You've got kind of hors d'oeuvre style eating, tapas, like they call it tapas. I'm new to that word, but yeah. I mean, you have this like seating area here. So Merrick doesn't really have a lot of parks on this side of town. If you go down the South Shore, you're going to see right off of Lakeshore Avenue, you got the park there with a pond, ducks, geese that you could feed and stuff like that. We're really not supposed to feed them, but they are there. We'll take you there now. Go ahead, say it. This is good for personal relations. Aaron just got flirted with on the train, but it's fine. Come into the picture. So we're on Merrick Road right now, guys. And we know about Sunrise Highway, Merrick Road. They run east and west. So I'm going to show you guys what we have. I'm going to flip this around. You may pop out a picture. So we got Gap, Chipotle, Orange Theory, every kind of store that you're going to want to go to. Everything that people are falling in love with here. It's like very cultural related. Now, this is a 2-lane on either side kind of road. So, like, you can see kind of beside this handsome man here, we have the main kind of anchor stores and everything like that. And the pond will actually take you guys to that. It's a bit more on the west side. So, we'll take you guys over there. The next town over is going to be Freeport. So, you got from Freeport, Merrick, Baldwin, Freeport. I think of the train. That's how I remember this. We got Baldwin, Freeport, Merrick, Bellmore, Wantagh, Massapequa Park, and it kind of goes so far. So Aaron, what's so good about being in a duck pond?
Well, very simple. If you've had a long weekend, you need to de-stress. Go look at some ducks. Feed some ducks.
You
Hit
can't
some
feed
ducks.
You can't feed them though. That's the thing.
Pretend like you're feeding the ducks.
So now traffic picks up. Right now it's almost 3 p.m. Oh God.
Thank you.
And we're being told to cross. Come into our video. Crossing guards everywhere. Again, very safe town, guys. Even your kids, if you're letting them go out after school or something, they're well protected in this town. The police force is very strong, and there's really nothing to say about like crime or anything.
Oh yeah.
So I'll flip it around. We have made it to the duck pond. Aaron, show them what we got.
Well, we have all different types of ducks. We have baby ducks. We have big ducks. We have medium-sized ducks.
They're right over here.
What the duck?
So they kind of chill out. You can't feed these guys, but it's a very cool thing because this is like a peaceful place. If you ever, oh, they're looking at us laughing. Oh, we're getting laughed at here because we're filming. All right, we're gonna interview the locals. Okay. All right, so why do you guys come to this park here?
We were eating at Taco Bell.
Yeah. It's a de-stress, right?
Yeah.
All right, and you guys are from the high school around here? Yeah. They're from the high school. Okay, so this is what the kids do. Very safe town. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. All right, so back on. So that's what the locals are like here. Very friendly, you know, and they gave us permission to be in the video, so it's really cool. But again, you guys come out here, and I'm going to show you some monstrous houses because the difference between South Merrick and North Merrick, where we just were, is lot sizes are a lot bigger here. The homes are a lot bigger, and you're in more of a quiet, kind of centralized area here, where it's a little bit further from the shops, restaurants, things like that. Aaron, if you were to move to Merrick, where would you go? Rather like North Shore, South Shore?
Yeah, I mean, I would say more of the South Shore.
The difference is the price point. Because to get all that land, and to get the bigger house, the more updated house, it's going to cost you more money. And everything that we're going to show you down, like these blocks here, they go into the millions. Okay, so we'll show you some cool properties in a sec. But again, peaceful pond that everyone comes down to chill, eat their Taco Bell, and meditate.
You know what they say?
What do they say?
Taco Bell is not Taco Hell.
So the next one is going to be Belmore. Now Belmore, again, this is right next to where we just were, over in Merrick. Now generally Belmore and Merrick do have a lot of similarities, things in common. They do share the same school district, Belmore and Merrick School District. So, you know, similarities that you're going to find there. One thing I will say about Belmore is it's definitely got just a tiny bit on average less of a lot size to it than Merrick did. Now, not too far of a difference, but most often homes are going to fall into the 4,000 square foot into 5,000 square foot of the lot size. Okay, not really too big of a difference on the interior size, but as far as property sizes, if you want bigger lots, I generally see that more so in Merrick than in Belmore. But you're, again, accessing a lot of those same routes. You got Sunrise Highway, Merrick Road, okay, Fat Boy Burritos. Absolutely recommend this place. It is a great burrito. You will love it there. The best burritos you'll find in Nassau County as a whole, and I bet on it. So make sure to remember that one. If we pinch in, you can see there's a lot more clusters of homes than we were seeing out in Merrick. And just like Merrick, Belmore does have a village that you can go into. And I did grow up in Belmore, so I would go ride my bike to this village all the time. I'll show it to you. Just off of Belmore Avenue here. It's called Bedford Avenue North. Goes right into Bedford Avenue. And you're getting a ton of bars, cocktails, restaurants. Belmore Playhouse is the movie theater. Matteo is very romantic, Italian food, home-style Italian, very fine dining type of place, great vibe. But similar again to Merrick, Belmore, you're getting everything in-house. You got everything, every store you would need, gyms, groceries, entertainment. You don't have to leave Belmore to live there. You have everything that you need in this town. Shops, mechanics, houses of worship of all kinds. You really do have everything at your fingertips. And again, it's just about the same commute away from Manhattan. If you're taking in the train, it's going to be roughly 50 minutes instead of 45. But that's, you know, pretty simple commute there. If you come up a bit more to the north side, again, you've got your Southern State Parkway. I grew up somewhere in this area over here. I can tell you, all the main roads right there. It was a great family living for me. I enjoyed it. Turned out pretty good, I guess. Entry-level price point, you want to get into Belmore, you can do this for high 500,000s, guys, and it is going to be, again, similar to a ranch or a Cape-style home, maybe an expanded Cape, but it's going to be, that's your entry level to get in there. Again, if you want to spend the money, you want to stay on the South Shore, get bigger lots, guys, so then, by all means, you can. And the new constructions down there, which a couple years back were starting at 1.1, they're now up to 1.6, 1.7, and if you go even crazier, you could see them at $2 million if you go right on the water. So keep that in mind for your purchase in Belmore.
Just like in Merrick, there's a South Shore. As you can see behind me, this is a channel here. People are parking their boats. These are all waterfront lots, okay? So you guys do have to worry about flood insurance. That's something that they don't really have, you know, on the inland part where you're a bit more north, when you go towards the middle of the island, but you're going to have flood insurance premiums, and we can help you get those down. We're going to show you where to go to get that stuff. You can see there are some large homes here. This is just like in South Merrick, big homes. The lots in Belmore, though, do get a little smaller. What do you prefer? Just being here in Belmore, Merrick, which one do you like better?
I like this. I feel like it's more secluded. The lots are bigger, and the streets are wider.
Definitely is a walk. And when Aaron says that, he's definitely right. This is coming from someone that did not grow up in this area. I grew up in this area, and this is the famous Circle House, actually, by the way. This house is like legendary in this town. It's a full circle. So I'll show it to you. The construction on this thing is absolutely wild. And on the other side of that house, we have an ice skating rink. We've got plenty of parks, entertainments, public pools, lots of things to do. And we have Mediterraneans on the other side of the block here. I'll flip it around. That house was actually built probably about 7 years ago, I believe. I remember them doing the construction here. And those types of homes are becoming more popular. They're bringing Mediterranean in, and with the red roofs, it's a really good look. It makes it feel like Florida or paradise here. But these are what the streets look like in Belmore, guys. Like, when he says it's more secluded, it is more quiet. You're away from the main roads. Again, great schools in this area. Bellmore and Merrick share the same school district, so oftentimes if you're on the borderline, you get your choice of high school or elementary school for your child's here. So it's really not bad.
Hope you guys are enjoying the video, and make sure to remember, if you are making a move out here to Long Island, we are the #1 relocation team. We love getting the calls, the texts, the emails, hearing your stories, and helping your move be as smooth as possible with the relocation process. So if you are making a move to Long Island, be sure to reach out to us. All of our information is in the description below. We plug you into our systems, make it easy to home shop, and we get you, of course, the best discount, the best price possible on the home of your dreams. Some of you may know I was born and raised in Belmore. Today we've got the precious listing here on the harbor, the port of South Belmore, New York. And behind me, we're seeing a 4-bed, 2.5-bath Colonial here. Brick on the exterior. You're going to love the finishes on the inside. Let's take a look. Right up your blue stone staircase, guys. Your custom iron doors here, cast iron, guys. You can put your family crest in here, do a lot with this, but come on in. Right off the jump, you're greeted by these beautiful tiled floors. And of course, your massive center staircase is a 2-story home, so it's beautifully coated. This is finished cherry wood. It looks amazing. And it's very stylish in these classical style homes, colonial style. But walking around here first, everyone loves kitchens. So come on inside. We'll take a look. We got some closet space as we walk through. Basement door. Bathroom on the way, coated in the tiling, brand new vanity, and of course, your mirror. Check yourself out every morning. Head into the kitchen. Wrapping around here, more closet space, room for your washer, your dryer. So off the jump, guys, we got your lava granite counters here, and they're actually surrounded by your cream-colored cabinets, beautiful based wood, and all of the appliances in here are Viking, so they're stainless steel, beautiful, and actually kind of that darker steel color, so it's very stylish. You can walk around there. Of course, awesome stainless steel on the faucet as well. You've got a ton of space in here. And with the waterfront views, you have a lot of light that pours in, along with your hi-hats running throughout. And take a look. These are the precious Viking appliances. Chef stove here with a beautiful oven underneath it. All of your entertaining. And you'll be seeing that this is an entertainer's house when we get into the backyard onto the deck. But again, Viking, your built-in microwave here. Over to the side, just past the microwave, we got a food warmer over here in addition to your oven, in addition to your microwave. Step around side, and a beautiful red sort of lava style backsplash. Really goes along with the granite and adds touch, keeps it consistent throughout. My favorite part of this house, especially if you're an entertainer like me, is this back patio. So come on out, guys. You'll notice underneath us permeable floors here. So in Long Island, we do get snow, guys. We do get rain, and if you have a party going on or you need to get out here on your deck, you don't have to worry because it slips right through onto the rocks below it. But you're encased in this glass wall here. You can perfectly see out. Even if you're sitting in your lounge chair, you're able to get a view of the water. Now in this section of Belmore, even on the South Shore, we talk about Wantagh, Massapequa, Merrick. A lot of the channels are very thin, very widespread channel here. So it's a big, big view. You're not staring at your neighbor sitting on the toilet across the street. Usually you can see into your neighbor's window, so a lot more private in this area. Also Weber Grill here for entertaining, but this backyard really does spread. So you have 2 entrances, one on this side, one on the other. You come off into these rocks. Well, why is everything very rocky here? Can you have grass? Neighbors have grass. Neighbors have rocks. Some people like it different ways, but you are able to go grass. Nothing to do with consistent flooding. You don't see that in this area very often. Wrapping around, so even beyond your deck, you've got a good 20 feet of entertainment space where your people that can come over, have a cocktail, have a little bit of food and hors d'oeuvres, and you're really going to enjoy the space that you have on the exterior. Let's head back inside. So back into your main area of living space here, we did pass by the kitchen. This is going to be where your living room is. We're going to put your chairs out, tables, and even your potential kitchen, or if you'd like, I think it's a better idea to put the kitchen in here. Just outside of your gas fireplace here. This is where you're going to entertain. You're mounting your TV, and you come in here, more of a formal dining room area. Separation from the entertainment, separation from the company. You're still getting a good amount of light in this room, so this would be your formal dining room. All right, everyone, we're bringing you upstairs. We still have those cherry wood floors around the whole top half of the house. Come this way, we actually have
4 bedrooms and 2 full baths. I'm going to bring you into one of the bedrooms. And the cool thing about most of these bedrooms is that we have custom shelving that actually match the bed frame, which is pretty cool, along with additional closet space in every single room. And this one has vaulted ceilings, which is pretty nice. And you also have a nice view of your neighbors in the front. Move along here. We have something pretty exciting and interesting. We have a closet. What's different about here? Well, we have a laundry chute that leads to the basement. You don't see those anymore. Come into the bathroom here, and this is great because you do have your stackable washer dryer in here. You have a lot of space here, and you do have your tub that also can be used as a shower. And you have a window, which is very good because you get all the natural light. And we're gonna move on this way now. And this is the second bedroom, and different colors here, but you still have that custom cabinetry that matches the bed frame, and you still have that double closet, which is amazing. Again, a lot of natural light, and you do have the views of the canal here, which is beautiful. You get to see your neighbors, but they're a little far, so you get that privacy at the same time. Again, here you do have your vaulted ceiling, which is pretty nice and gives you that sense of space, right, in your home. Now, just for some perspective, we removed the furniture out of this room just so you can see how big these rooms actually are, right? And you could definitely fit a queen in here pretty easily. I don't know if you've noticed, but every room has the crown moldings in the ceilings, so you really don't have to do much, and also the recessed lighting. Now we're gonna bring you to the showstopper, which is the master. Come this way. I mean, look at this. You got the vaulted ceilings, but you also have that fireplace that you saw in the living room that shoots up to the master bed. This is a gas working fireplace. It's very large. You do have his and hers closets to the left and to the right. And that brings you along to your master bathroom. Double vanity sink, granite countertops that also match by the tub, the jacuzzi tub. And you do have your stand-up shower as well, so you have a lot of space to do what you need to do. And if you wrap around, you have that private space for your toilet, which we always love those private toilets. In a lot of the other homes, you don't have that wall separation, so it's good to have that separation when 2 people are in here at once. And my favorite part is the TV. You will not see that in any other bathroom unless you put one in. All right, now we're bringing you to the basement. We actually have 1,300 square feet, porcelain flooring. I'm gonna actually pass it along to Chris so he can continue sharing that with you.
All right, guys, so we just got down to the main staircase here, and this basement actually wraps around. Again, just under 1,300 square feet, the porcelain floors below us. Check out all the closet space you have. I mean, you have wrap-ins over here, another one to my right. Just off to the side here is where you're gonna have your laundry setting, okay? So laundry, again, in 2 places in this house right here. More storage. Why not? Plenty of space. Now, these Colonials, there's no shortage of space. These are your bigger style homes that you're going to see on Long Island, anywhere here. Whether you're Nassau, Suffolk, North Shore, South Shore. But the space. You finish this off, you're putting a TV on the wall, couches here. It's an entertainment space. It's like a man cave vibe. And a lot of times what people will do, just as an addition, a little bit of an extra feature, you can use a side door, just like some of the neighbors do around here. You make this a walkout exit, so you actually have awesome space where you can dig it out and actually create that separate entrance for yourself. Come on back around, plenty of outlet space in here. And then, again, closet space, guys. So anything you need storage-wise, you're throwing it right into all of these closets. As you come inside, you can see every closet that we're also showing you is custom built. You've got your shelving already in place. These are where her coats are going. That's where her shoes are going. They're going to line the entire side of this thing. But we swing back to this side here. And again, yet another room, another closet. And this is where you're going to keep some of your utilities. You know, if you're curious about what Long Island utilities look like on the water side, they're just as pretty on the middle of the island. But this is where a lot of your sump pump, your materials, they stay in here. So just a brief peek at that. And the staircase, by the way, another zone down here. So your nest as well. So you can control a lot of things from there. One last room in the basement, guys. Ample closet space yet again. And you can do a lot. You're having people over, they need a place to stay. And literally a party of 20 people staying here. So awesome space. Hope you liked it. And that's the end of the tour. Next town is going to be Wantagh. We are moving over, again, just a smidge. So we've got Wantagh here. Now, you have even more highway access with Wantagh, okay? This is the Wantagh Parkway. Now, this is actually taking you all the way to the beach. We've got Jones Beach. That's actually in Wantagh. Some of the things that are really cool that you get to do out here is you've got the Wantagh County Park. Okay, you've got, of course, a school there. You do have almost like a marina where your boats can go in. So the thing with Merrick and Bellmore, there are some docks, but there's not really a marina. Wantagh, Ton of friends that store their boats over there, and that's going to be right around this area over here. This is the Wantagh Dog Run. You've got a ton of things going on in this whole park area. The dog run and mini golf. You know, when I was a kid, played Little League, we had baseball games under the lights here. It's absolutely beautiful, and it is right on the water. So all of these crazy views just outside of the East Bay, really good times. Now, your beach access. Follow Wantagh Parkway all the way south. Okay, this is where we can have a lot of fun. You're gonna have a big giant pencil right here. This is the turnaround. Now you can see this thing for miles. This is how you know you're close to the beach, close to the shore. You've got the Jones Beach State Park. You've got Northwell Health Theater. This is an amphitheater. It's a stadium. It holds about 18,000 people. You can have any kind of concerts there. Anyone from Bad Bunny to Billy Joel, they will all go there, and it's a great time to have in the summer. People tailgate there. It's always a fun time. So, and if you're a Northwell employee, which is one of the biggest nursing field operations that we have here in Long Island, they get a lot of benefits for things like that, concerts, events, grocery shopping, and that's just one of the places where they have most of the awesome concerts and stuff. Beaches, okay? These are all down here as well. So when you're on this one right here, you take your Wantagh Parkway down. Where's the circle leading you? This is the Ocean Parkway. We pinch in. This is Jones Beach, guys. You're gonna have all different fields kind of throughout here. Where you want to park the car, that's up to you. But remember, this is the ocean, guys. This is the Atlantic Ocean. You're out there, okay? So if you go to the beach with kids, make sure lifeguards are on duty. And you can have a lot of fun here, but the waters are generally a bit rougher than if we were up here on the Sound because, you know, this is the wild, wide open ocean. So a lot more jet skis, bigger boats, speed boats that you'll see out here. I call it the Adrenaline Center on the South Shore. Okay, and of course you got State Park out here as well. But Wantagh in general is known for very similar living style. You know, to Bellmore, to Merrick, to the surrounding towns, Massapequa Park. I call it, when we're taking out buyers, the corridor. From Merrick, Belmore, Wantagh, Massapequa Park, they're all very sort of similar lifestyles, similar home styles, similar price point, school ratings, all very similar. So generally, people that are interested in one of these towns are usually looking at the other four that are next to it. Just something we've seen, but again, it's up to everyone. We show you guys everything you want to see, but it's just really something to note. And again, for all these towns, guys, make sure to check the link in our description to greatschools.org. There's limits to what we can say as real estate agents on school systems and school districts, so we leave it up to you guys. We have the best source that we use for everything. It's greatschools.org. And of course, we're able to schedule meetings with the principals, get you guys in there. You can have your child even shadow someone for the day, come in and see what it's like to actually live a day in that school. So if schools are a concern of yours, then definitely be sure to go to greatschools.org. Of course, reach out to us. Again, Southern State Parkway is going there. You have Sunrise Highway. Merrick Road is still coming through. So very similar lifestyle. And, you know, we love these towns. I grew up near all these towns. I love showing these towns. So if you like any of these towns, be sure to reach out to us, guys. If you have questions, we plug you right into our very own systems here and make it very easy for you guys to pull up homes that you like, things that you want to see when you come into town. So thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe. We love the support. We really do appreciate it. If you have any questions on making a move out here yourself, be sure to reach out to us. Information is in the description below, and I will see you in the next one.